welcome back to Coco and Confident Podcast, where the most beautiful thing you can wear is confidence. This season, we are exploring high level conversations around my journey, my legacy. We are making time to apply extraordinary girls and women to learn more about how they are showing up and staying sane at the same time. In this history, there's a lot going on that could have us emotionally, mentally, and financially jacked up, but for God. Because of others in our lives, we support us and we thrive.
Yes, thank you, Demaria. This show is powered by Project Diva International, a personal and professional development organization for girls in middle and high school. The purpose of this podcast is to ensure that girls think critically about how they are showing up and for parents to have insights into what teens are talking about the world around them.
All right, so today we have here Miss Ayana and Demaria, teen executive co-host.
Hey,
So,
everybody.
hey. So today we're going to be talking about hygiene. What is hygiene to you? Why is it so important to you, Miss Ayana?
Okay, I'll start us off. So hygiene to me is that maintenance that you do for your personal, like your own personal maintenance, right? So it's that doing your hair, brushing your teeth, making sure you're smelling good, making sure your outfit is looking good. It's not
Mm-hmm.
so much just about that external appearance. It's about that
Yes.
internal too, right? So whatever you're putting in is most definitely gonna come out. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my definition of hygiene, and I feel that it's important because you have to, as somebody that is intentional about their personal brand and how they want to show up, you have to make sure that you're taking the steps and putting things in place to make sure that you are showing up. Like, Demario want to pull up to the scene smelling good, looking cute, all of the
Hello.
make sure you stay at the top of that, right? And so
Exactly.
making sure that that happens, like you don't want to be the, oh, there goes such and such, like you don't want people to
Look,
like
come to her
avoiding you
like,
that you coming through.
yes.
So I feel that that's super duper important. What's your thoughts on hygiene and why is it
My
important?
thoughts, my thoughts on hygiene as a young girl, as I am growing up, realizing what life is. I feel like hygiene is very, really important because you're young. You know that you have things that you're gonna go do things, so you want to be there for yourself. You want to smell good, be prepared. Make sure your inside and your outsides are feeling good, great. Make sure you're fully there, and make sure that you're that girl because you smell good. Like you feel me. Like you gotta be there. You gotta present yourself. So yes, I feel like hygiene is very important because brush your teeth, wash your face, make sure you look presentable for yourself when you're going out.
I love how you say yourself, like being able to put the honest back on you. Like you want to make sure you're looking good for yourself before anybody, and that's where that
Hello.
love also comes in. Self love goes with the hygiene. If you looking good, if you feeling like it, you definitely that confidence gonna be like, shoo, they ain't gonna know what to do. So just step in
They're
the
gonna give you compliments. Like,
okay.
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
So, how does hygiene impact you? Physical health, confidence, and mental well-being. Like, how does it impact you?
I love that. So, firstly, I feel like physically hygiene has impacted me in ways that I feel has left me in reflection to where, like, okay, I know physically I want to look like this, or physically I know when people see me, they be like, oh, my, Ayana, every time I come around, you smell so good. Like, I know that that's important to me. I never want to have that feeling, or just myself, and I'm just like, dang, like, am I having a bad day? Like, I don't want to ever feel like I have to experience that to a degree where it's happening more often than it should. Like it's just not
Yeah.
comfortable. You know what I mean? And so, like
Yeah.
you mentioned, just about the confidence as well. Like that coincides with the confidence. If I feel like, oh, I'm not feeling good, smelling good, looking cute, then I'm not gonna show up like cute and feeling like the best version of Miss Ayana. Like I just am like, oh, I can't.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel
And
you on
so
that.
mentally as well, it's like, oh, I don't want to have those thoughts in my head where I'm thinking like I don't like I have to make sure that I am putting in place the things that make sense for my routine. I can't say, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm halfway doing it. And then it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it because I'm feeling overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Like being able
Yeah.
to have a concrete routine to where not only do I feel confident about it, not only does it benefit me physically and my mental well-being, but I'm able
Mhm.
to show up and show out the right way. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
that I feel is like the pinpoints of those three areas for me personally. What about you, girl?
Yes. I totally agree. Physically, like you gotta be there for yourself. Like if you're not feeling good on the inside, you're not gonna be okay on the outside. Like you gotta be there for yourself. You gotta make sure that you're physically there, mentally there, and mentally, like mostly mentally, because like for me, I know where a point in time where I wasn't myself, and I was just like in a funk, and like then like I was like, this is not you. Like this is not you. You need to get out of this. Like come on, what are you doing? You got better things to do in life. So like
I,
I got out of that funk. I started getting myself together more. Like make sure that I'm walking out of this house smelling good, that and I'm presentable, not just for myself, but everybody else I'm around. You feel me? So like I feel like just like when you're doing all those three things, when you're doing all those things for yourself, you're gonna really be there for yourself. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be smiling. You're gonna be having a lot of fun, enjoying your time with your peeps, whoever you were with. You're gonna have your fun. Like you're gonna be there.
That's what's up. I love, I really do love how you went into detail about like what that feels like for you. And then, of course, when you think about those past experiences that you may have had, even in those early stages of you figuring out, as your body is changing and, you're starting puberty and different things are happening, it's happening to your body and, you may not know how to navigate and things like that. So, I feel like this would be a really good time for you and I to just speak about like that normalizing of the changes that your body does make. Like you don't have the same
Yes.
like you don't have the same body that 12-year-old Damari had versus, Damari
Yeah.
now. Like what does that feel like from then, those experiences where you first began to notice those changes and those, adjustments to your body? How does that what does that make you think about or how does that make you feel when you compare the two different spaces or the different versions?
Yes. Okay. I feel like from where my 12-year stuff, where I was at now. I was like, okay, you got this. You like, I was boosting, like, I'm basically boosting myself up because, like, I know I got this. I'm confident in myself. I'm brave. You can do whatever comes to your mind. You got this. So, like, from my
Mhm.
12-year-old self to my 15-year-old self now, I was like, it was such a totally different, a different, like, different things because my 12-year-old self, I was just like, okay, you got this and that, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you're prepared for this. And then my 15-year-old self, like, I'm still basically telling myself the same thing, but like, I know I got it. I don't need that. I don't need to tell myself that. Like, I get up, do what I got to do, get that out the way, and then go do what I got to do to make everybody else in my, like, whoever I'm out with proud and make myself proud because I'm accomplishing new goals for myself that I set for myself. Like, you feel me? You get like, you get that. So like
I
from
get
like
that 1000%. Love
yes,
how you said you were able to instill that confidence in you. Like you already were in your mind, like, man, I got this. Like I've been had this. I'm gonna keep having it. And then you say your age now, like you're still able to still help have those conversations with yourself about what that feels
yeah,
like for you. I think that is
yeah,
absolutely fire. Like there are people my age and even older that don't have those real conversations with themselves about themselves. So kudos to
yes,
you. That's what's up.
yes. So clothing, like for clothing, what is your date like your schedule on clothing? Like how do you like when do you wash your clothes? When is your routine? Like how do you feel on like on your basic days basis, like throughout the weekend, the week? What is your schedule on that? Like when do you wash your clothes? Like how do you feel about
Listen, so my
that?
routine, I try to get ahead of it, or not try, I get ahead of my washing routine of my clothes. I
Mhm,
not try, sorry. I strive to ensure that I'm making it happen between like Thursday and Friday. The only reason why
mhm,
I feel me personally that works best for me is because I know during the weekends, like I don't want to be doing chores. I don't want to be doing anything that revolves me having to do like work, like chores or work, like housework. So I'm already
yes.
prepping my clothes. Like tonight is Wednesday, so I'm getting a head start. Like okay, sorting out the clothes that need to be washed. I'm getting my white situated, getting all the my color situated, everything like that. My jackets, my hoodie, whatever that looks like. I'm getting it
Mhm.
prepared. That way, Thursday I'm doing loads.
Yes.
Friday I'm wrapping it up. So then Saturday, Sunday, I
Exactly.
can truly kick my feet back and just do me.
And
You know what I mean?
relax, like just
Yes.
not putting no pressure on you. Like I feel you, I
No,
get that.
there's no better feeling than having your stuff together and having everything situated to where you can have a capacity to think about other things. I feel like that may be
Exactly.
the biggest thing for me is the capacity. Like I'm like, okay, cool, knock that off my to-do list. Now I can do other things. And so
Yes.
I love that question. I do feel that that's something that's super important when it comes to your hygiene, right? Like it's your
Hmm.
clothes, what you're wearing,
Because
smelling is,
look,
your smelling
exactly,
is gonna be on what you're wearing. So making sure
exactly.
that you're getting ahead of. So what does that look like for you, Damari? Are you washing your own clothes?
Yes, I am. At my big age, that I am.
Okay, listen, listen,
I
no
am.
judgment
I
here.
am not judging at
Yeah,
all.
talk us through your
But
steps. Talk us through your process.
yes, I do wash my own clothes ever since I was like 11, 12, like until like I was like my mature age, like when I was growing up. Yes, I've been washing my clothes ever since around those ages. Like I wash my like my daily schedule, like my weekly schedule is like 1 to 2 weeks max. That's when I'm gonna wash my clothes. Like yeah, that's when I'm gonna wash my clothes. Like I'm gonna wear like whenever I wash my clothes, I'm gonna let it like I'm gonna try to lay it out for 2 weeks, and then like after those 2 weeks, I'm gonna rewash them again. Then like just do that, or like just wait if I have other clothes that I got wear, like getting new clothes, then I'm gonna wear that, and then like avoid trying to just wash my clothes. So because I have enough clothes, so, like I'm gonna wear other clothes instead of just trying to rewear my favorite clothes, because like
Yeah.
little crop tops, little shirts that you be trying to
Listen.
wear, like
Okay, I listen.
like
I'm already knowing.
like them one little out like your favorite items that you want to be wearing, but like there's also sometimes you just don't want to go in your dirty basket and just wear that again. You gotta be there for yourself. You just don't want to put reuse clothes that
Yes.
you already wear for a couple of days or like 2 to 3 days, and you just don't want to put those back on. You want to make sure that you have new, fresh, clean clothes on, because we're dirty around here now.
Okay.
We
And I
gotta
love
brand
that.
out for ourselves, so we gotta show that brand. So that means when you show your brand, you gotta be there for your brand, and you gotta smell
Yep.
good for your brand. Like
Okay.
hello. So like I feel like just like whatever your schedule is for you washing your clothes, you just gotta like be on top of that. Cause like for me, I know I want to get it done throughout the week instead of the weekend. So like I could chill on the weekend, have a good time, go to the mall with my friends, do whatever,
Yes.
like this, have a great time. It's not, and cause like I feel like my schedule is like that because I do dance, so like I need clothes. Like the clothes I have to wear for dance, like they have
Yep.
to be clean for my performances because I have a lot of performances. So I mostly like a week. I like every week, every other week, I'm washing my clothes so I can have those clothes for dance. So I can do the performances that I have to do.
Yes. Yes, and the more active you are, the more you want to be on it about like, okay, listen, I know I just worked out or I practiced dancing this. Like I know I'm not about to wear this again. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly,
make
like
sure you get on top of them clothes that's like extra sweaty, or you done sweated them out real good. So that
exactly,
you
like
like, okay, putting them to the side, them is an ASAP move. And so I
exactly.
really do like how you brought that up. Can we rewind? I really want us to address like when you get up in the morning, right, you start in your bedroom. And I feel like
Yeah,
your bedroom and the way you keep it, it has a huge impact on your hygiene, right? Like if you getting up and you just getting out of bed and your room is clothes all over the floor, you got trash, you was eating this cookie and crumbs all in the bed. What that I feel that is like the foundation of like how you ensure that you're taking care of yourself is you taking care of your belongings, right? So
yeah,
it is getting, for me personally, it is that I'm making sure that I'm getting up out of bed and the first thing I'm doing is turn around to make the bed. You know what I mean? And so
exactly.
I think it'll be really cool. Like, can you walk us through what that looks like for you? Like how when you
Like
are
for me,
first open your eyes, what's the first thing you do when it comes to tending to your bedroom?
like when I first left, like off the wake up, like I'm rubbing my eyes, like getting all like dirty stuff off my face, getting up, like cause like my power hour, I get up, turn some music on, get in the mood to get my day started, and go brush my teeth, get dressed, put deodorant on, just like since my bed is basically already made, if it's like kind of like a little like fudged up and like covers like all over the place a little bit, I'll fix it up and like then like fix like my little back, like my bottom of my bed frame up and stuff like that, where my hoodies are and my towels are at, and then like make sure like my side is like clean, because like I don't like a dirty room. Nobody likes a dirty room. It just gets to a point where you don't want to do it, but like at the same time you don't want to be in a funk, like I said before, because if you're in a funk then you're not gonna get out of it. So like for me, I'm always like on my stuff. Like if even if my room is like my side of the room is dirty, I don't let it get to the like the dirty point. Say a little few clothes or like laying on the floor a little bit, but like I'm picked up because I physically see it. So like I'm not just gonna let it lay there, you know. So like then like I have everything placed where I have like my clothes and my drawers. I have everything separated. So like my bra, shoes, my bra, underwear, socks. That's in
Mhm.
one place, my shirts in one place, my dance and like my fancy clothes is in one place, pajamas, all that, and hoodies and stuff. It's all in one place, so where I know where everything is. And then my hygiene is like somewhere where I can literally see it and like where it's easable to reach at. And then like I have a little organization, little box for like my jewelry, like extra charges, stuff like that. So like
Yeah.
it's like everything in my room, like on my side of the room, is really organized, and I know where everything is.
Nice. I mean, I love how you were able to compartmentalize where all the things like where you keep everything in your room. Like I feel that having that structure again, it
Yeah.
ties into that hygiene, really,
Yes.
based on our topic. And so I do want to ask you, like, do you agree that, your bedroom is where like the foundation of your hygiene begins? Like, can you go into more detail about like
Yeah.
what your thoughts are on that? Like, do you agree with that? Do you disagree? What do you think?
I feel like where your hygiene starts off at, it should be in your room.
Mm,
But like also where like it's like I said, get in the mood for where you know you're gonna be happy and then like start doing what you gotta start doing. So
yep.
like I said, music gets me in the mood. Or like you could say an affirmation, a Bible, you could pray, do anything, like anything that makes you happy off the wake up just like that. Get straight to it and then get like brush your teeth. If you don't have a bathroom in your room, that's totally fine. Go to the bathroom that's next to your room. Get yourself together. Wash your face. Do your facial routine, whatever you do and stuff. Like get there, get to that point. So when you come back in your room and you trying to pick out clothes for school or wherever you got to go, you're there and you're comfortable. You're comfortable and you're mentally and physically there for yourself, not just for yourself, but everybody else around you because you don't want to go out looking at the house like a mess. Like
Okay.
you want to go out the
I know
house
I do.
looking professional.
Yes.
Nobody wants to come out the house looking ratchet
At
or
all.
ghetto or
And if you
whatever.
do,
Like
listen,
then that's you. We ain't
that's your
judging now,
personal
but
brand,
like
not
that's you.
ours.
But
Yes.
me, I got to brand out for myself, so I'm gonna do what I
Okay.
gotta do. Like you feel me?
Nice.
So like
And not that you have to limit yourself, like it just starts in your bedroom. I feel like it just starts in your bedroom.
yeah,
You make sure that like your bathroom, like you said, if you have a personal bathroom or not, if you share a bathroom, even if others aren't doing their part, saying something and still doing your part to make sure that it's looking right. The kitchen, just everywhere that you are in your home where where you reside, making sure that it's
exactly.
uptight the way you want it to look. So then when you do get on your own, you can begin to create those patterns when it comes to your routine and making sure that everything is
Yeah.
clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So you want to tap in
Yeah, I
with
just had thought of something like when y'all like, I know people like are like people say they have white stuff on their tongue. Like, what is like some advice that you could give people for that to get like that extra like breath? Because like people say, like when you only just brush your teeth, you're not brushing your tongue. All that residue and stuff still is still on your tongue, and that's why your breath still stinks. Like for me, like when I'm brushing my teeth, I make sure I get my tongue so I'm not left with that like sticky breath off the wake up and stuff. So like there's like I know there's people say there's like tools and stuff like a tongue scrub or like whatever. Like what do you do?
So for me, I would say like, I do your regular schmegular brushing. I use more than one toothpaste. I got my mouthwash, my floss, I'm brushing my tongue, all the things. And I feel if we to take it back a step further, some people were taught in different ways. And honestly,
Yeah,
some people maybe weren't even taught at all. And so being able
exactly.
to teach people, what that looks like. Maybe it is then you sharing the video, like, yeah, girl, this video, I learned about this, with this teeth whitener or whatever, like just being able to give people tips and tricks. But me personally, I do my routine. I get in there, brush my teeth. I'm washing my face. I'm doing my skincare, all the things. Like I want to make sure that when I step out the bathroom, my skin is feeling glowy. I'm feeling good. I'm
Exactly.
smelling good. My body feel right. I done took all my vitamins. I'll be taking them later.
Hello.
Like heavy on the vitamins. Them vitamins don't sleep on them, y'all.
Don't because that's how you get your vitamin D, get your vitamin E,
Yes,
C, A, D. You know that's how you get your body
absolutely.
there. That's how you get that's how you get like in like the gym or like whatever you do, workouts, you like do sports, track, basketball, whatever, volleyball. That's and you taking your vitamins. Oh, you got something good out for you. Like you are
Exactly.
there. You are
And I feel
there.
like
I'm telling you.
And I feel like my routine definitely like it coincides with my power hour, right? So some of the time when I'm doing my power hour, I'm doing my routine. So if I'm
Exactly.
listening to my inspirational video, my Neville Goddard, I may be brushing my teeth, or I am moisturizing my body, or I just got out the shower from coming back from the gym and stuff like that. So I'm doing my thing. Like everybody's routine is custom to them and ensuring that it's comfortable for you, so you can show up in a way that feels good for you. So I really
Yes.
I feel that doing your best when it comes to your hygiene, just showing up in a way that feels good and it makes
Mhm.
sense for you. Like if somebody want to show up stinky, that's their brand. If they want to do that, like you want to be stinky, that's one
We
thing.
ain't judging that, but we gonna tell you what to do because you don't like. We don't want
Exactly.
to be around that. And then they get us.
Exactly.
I was like, no.
It's
Okay,
cool to throw a tip in there, every once in a while.
look,
And if they
one,
don't take the
two for
bait,
you. Like,
yes, that's on them. So you just
yes,
gotta do you at the end of the day. Make sure
exactly.
you
Hello. You
enjoy
got to
it.
be there for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally agree. So like when you're doing all this stuff throughout the day, you put a little makeup on, whatever you got to
Mhm.
do to make yourself feel beautiful and stuff. How do you remove that? Like, how do you remove all that bad stuff on your skin? Like, I don't know if not for me. I don't put makeup on because I have a natural, beautiful, clear skin. So like, I'm not. Hey, mostly the only thing I probably do is put some mascara, and how I take that off is either I use a warm rag or some baby wipes that's gonna like help, like that's not gonna irritate my eyes and like it's gonna help me sleep at night. So like I just use that and then I wash my face with warm water because my face is sensitive. So like I don't want to. I have it. Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of scared to get out there to use like other stuff for my face because I don't know how my face is gonna react for that, and then I don't want to be stuck with a break like my face messed up and like I have bumps and stuff on my face. So like my facial routine, warm water, wash my face, get all the gunky and stuff off my face. Then I mix aquaphor and like a non-scented like little lotion paste that I mix that within, and my face is like smooth, clear, and all that. So like, what is it? How is it like for you
So
to
for me,
remove
when
all
it
that bad stuff off your face?
Yeah, so I'm the same as you, right? So I don't really wear makeup that much. If I am wearing makeup, it's just mascara. Like a mascara, lip
Yeah,
gloss, that's it. That's my one two. And that's more so like when I'm, popping out, I'm going outside or I'm hanging out
exactly.
with friends, like I'm not just putting on makeup just to put on makeup. And so
Exactly.
and so that removal process for me, I use it's called micellar water. So you use it as like a
Oh, that's good. I
micellar
heard good
water
things about
itself.
it.
And I do that to prep my face too. So I do that even when I'm getting ready to wash my face. I take like a cotton pad, wipe my face down real good, wet it up. I do my La Roche Posay is how it's pronounced. my cleansing, what is it called? Cleansing wash. And then
Okay.
pat that dry. They say don't wipe, you pat dry.
Yeah, because if you just like rub it, then that's how you gotta like get. I'm not gonna say wrinkles because hey, it's not
Right.
just y'all. I don't know what it's like for y'all, but like because padding is more better because you're not getting bumps and stuff on your face. So like padding
Exactly.
is more better instead of rubbing because
Yep. And
then
to
your
each
face
his
is gonna feel
own.
like exactly your face is gonna feel like hot and like not hard but like not soft. You
Yes.
know, so like
You want to be as like you don't want to be harsh to yourself.
gentle.
You want to remove the harshness as much as possible. And so after I do, the cleansing wash, I go in with my toner, wipe my face down, do a little bit of serum. So I got the little drops, rub that in real good, moisturize, throw me a little bit of sunscreen, call it a day. like that's
Hello,
my one,
just
two.
like that.
That's my tried and true. It hasn't failed me this far. If there is something I'm like, okay, I want to implement this, I make sure that I'm being mindful. Like, okay, what are these ingredients? What do these words even mean? Like,
Mhm.
and
That's
it's
what like
so
I feel
around
like
it.
yeah.
A
I
little
feel
nervous.
like no, I'm not saying I'm saying ladies and gentlemen, like I feel like when y'all trying to get put like new things on your face, y'all not really reading the ingredients on
Mhm.
the bottles or like other ingredients at all.
Yes.
I feel like I just get in it because y'all heard good things about it, but like at the
Yes.
same time, you're allergic to things, so you got to see what's
Part, yeah.
like the ingredients and like make sure you think like you're like this is really good for your face also like just not to just follow after somebody just because they use it. Like you gotta make sure what's good for your face and not follow after nobody.
Absolutely. And I love that you said that. Another thing that we also have to be mindful of as we are, doing our hygiene and our skincare routines and things like that is making sure that we're giving the products time to work. I feel like
Exactly.
people expect results after a few days, even a week or two. Like you have to really, it's the consistency and you have to make sure that you're giving it time to actually do its job. Like it's one thing to just find out about a new product and you're using it for like a day or two, or maybe the first week you're like, oh, I don't really feel a difference. Like you got to give it time and you have to stay consistent. Like you can't say,
Exactly.
you got it for the first week, but you only use it once out of the week. Like, how do you expect it to work or do its job?
Exactly.
Being very mindful of like the consistency piece and like timing it to where it makes sense and you have to
Yeah.
put time in to do it. So yeah.
So I have like so for me it's like for me because like my smell good like I always love me a vanilla scent. Like I love to
Ooh,
be sweet like a vanilla, like a little coconut scent. Pass
yes.
me that. Like I need that. So like what are some smell goods that you could tell young girls like me so we can stay smelling good? Like what are some smell goods that you could tell us?
Absolutely. I feel like for me, so I have sensitive skin. I've had eczema since I came out of my mom. Like I have had eczema, and then during my elementary school years, it got super duper severe. Middle school, it wasn't so bad. High school, I began to grow out of it, and now I'm at a place where I'm managing it very well. And so I've always just
Mhm.
been used to using like sensitive skin care products. So I'm using the detergents that don't have scent, and I'm using the skincare products that are unscented and stuff like that. And I feel like
Yeah,
a lot like that comes with me feeling like, dang, like I feel like sometimes I don't smell like nothing. Like my clothes, though, they just smell like just clothes. Like, and so being mindful of the smell goods that I do want to incorporate in my hygiene routine. So it is when I'm doing my laundry, it is a dryer sheet because I know that that won't bother me super duper bad. Or when I'm putting on perfumes or smell goods, it's going on my clothes and not on my skin.
my skin, exactly.
Irritated. And so what is what kind of scents do you use personally? Like, do you have sensitive skin? Are you restricted when it comes to using certain products? Like, what does that feel like for you?
I know, like, when I'm spraying perfume, I make sure, like, I'm getting shirt, my clothes, whatever, and then, like, sometimes, like, I'll put, like, a little 1, 2 spray or, like, put a little,
Yep.
squirt on my arm,
Yep.
my wrist, and rub it and then
Yep.
dab it so, like, it's
Mhm.
not physically, like, just spray on my neck or, like, my chest or whatever. So like no, like the only really thing that's really sensitive on me is like my face, cause like I said, my
Ooh,
face is sensitive, so I haven't really tried anything yet. But like if I'm putting like lotion, like EOS lotion, that also helps for my face too because they have good things in it. So like I also sometimes I use that on my face when I'm out of my other things that I use. I use that too.
mm.
So that's good too for my skin. But, like, no, not really, like, the scents that like I said, vanilla. I have 2 vanilla perfume scents, actually 3 vanilla like, scents
You
over
don't
there
play
that I
about your
use.
vanilla, it sound like.
I don't. I love me some vanilla scents. Like,
Ooh, me too.
I love to be sweet. So, like, yeah, no, but, like, when I spray them, it's mostly just on my clothes and not really my skin, for real. So, no, my skin doesn't really react to, like, my perfume scents at all.
I like that. I really do. For one, what your body it reacts to and what it does and how it reacts to certain things. Like that's a really good thing
Yeah,
to know because if you're not listening to your body and you just putting all kinds of stuff, like when you put it on your body, it absorbs into your skin and it goes straight to your blood.
exactly,
You want to make sure that you're being mindful of like the ingredients that's in the products and stuff like that. It's one thing to want to smell good and all the things, but you want to make sure that you're definitely intentional with what you're putting
exactly.
on in your body. Speaking of, I really
But,
when we think about like some of the myths that we hear around hygiene or like the hygiene myths, like for instance, when people say maybe like, oh, you gotta smell all the time, you gotta smell like perfume or you gotta smell good, or if your hygiene is perfect, you smell like this all the time, like you definitely gonna have a bad day. You gonna have a day where
yeah.
maybe you forgot to put on deodorant. Like, how do you feel about some of those myths that people create? Like, or like down there. You I smell like a flower. I just this and that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what does like that
Yeah.
is not that commercials.
I feel like I feel like they're just hating because they're not us, like they're not me. So like I feel like they're haters and they're trying to tell us negativity because they don't have what we have, or like they're not smelling how we are, and they're jealous of it. So like normally when I'm in those situations, I just leave them alone because you're not going to tell me how I use my body, what I use on me and stuff like that, and how I smell when I was just having compliments earlier how I smell and look and stuff, and you're mad because you're not me and how I'm getting compliments, but you want attention and you're not getting that.
Yeah,
Like
come on.
you feel me? Like
Yes,
you know,
talk to them.
like it's just like you're a hater. You're being a hater because you want attention, but nobody's giving that attention to you. So you trying to find something else out of that, and you trying to bully on other people, but they're not going for that. And now you like the bad person. You like, oh, I should have just left her alone. Like, see, like you gotta think about what you say and what you do before you actually do it. Cause I learned from my mistakes. Child, when I tell you, I learned from my mistakes so much. I learned from them, so like I know what and not to do anymore. So like speaking for me, as a young woman, adult going into her adult age, like phase, not age, phase, like you gotta realize that people are gonna always hate on you. You're always gonna have haters. Like that's just what they're gonna do to you. So like just gotta like ignore them, put them away, and tell you what you gotta do. Like like if you have, like I keep saying, like if you have a brand out for yourself, use that brand for you instead of trying to let somebody else down you because they don't have nothing for their stuff, but you do.
Yes,
Like
come on. Give our audience some jewels, okay? Give me. I love it.
yes, like you just gotta put yourself first before you put somebody else first. That's what,
Yeah,
like that, just like that. Put
yeah.
yourself first before you put somebody else first because they not gonna encourage you on what you accomplished. They
Because
mad because they couldn't do, but they did. But we are like
yes, ma'am. Because who can be you better than you? That's
hello.
what I think of it like. Here's somebody trying to come at me like, I'll be like, girl, you're
Yeah,
not me, or I don't.
yes,
That's not me. You
yes,
have no say so over how I do me. So
exactly.
I love that a lot.
Yes. So like as an adult, like when you going out partying and having fun, going to parties, going to kickbacks, hanging out with your family, being lit, getting lit and stuff, and you do your hygiene before you go out and stuff, and you're all perfect, smelling good in the snap. And then you
Mhm.
come home and you're overly turned, like you just go straight to bed. And then after like when you wake you just sleep up, makeup on and stuff like that, whatever. How do you like revolve and like how do you recover from that?
I love that question. There have been times in the past where I could not even make myself take my makeup off or make myself take a shower. And now this version of me, like I can't even get in my bed unless I'm clean. I don't care how
Exactly,
lit,
like,
how turned I was when I was outside
no.
with family, friends, whatever that looks
Oh,
like.
no.
I don't like that feeling. And another part of it is like
Mm-mm.
what I've noticed that has increased me not liking that feeling or has impacted me not liking that feeling even more is if I when I wake up, I'm smelling like yesterday. And I cannot
Exactly.
have
Cannot,
that. Like it
cannot do
drives
it.
me
Cannot,
nuts
cannot, cannot.
to my core. And so having that relationship with myself and my body, like just being like, okay, we about to hit it hard as soon as we get home, get in the shower, lock in, like no days
Exactly.
off on this hygiene
Lock
stuff.
in with your
Like,
body, like,
yes. And so I, yeah, even as a 24-year-old that goes out and hangs out with friends, and I make sure that I'm coming home. When I'm coming home, my hygiene is the first thing. I might eat, and then my hygiene might be my hygiene might be immediately after that. But making sure that I'm staying on top of it no matter what. And if I'm not,
yes,
if I didn't have the opportunity to stay on top of it at that moment, giving myself grace and getting up. As soon as I get up in the morning, I'm hitting that shower. Or soon, you know what I mean? As soon as I open my eyes,
exactly. I
I'm doing
feel you on that.
my hour, and I'm doing my hygiene. So I and then
Yes.
for you? Like, what does that feel like for you when you outside and you hanging out? Like, are you coming
Like,
home and getting lazy and getting on the couch, or like, what does that feel like for you?
no, like you said, like when you out and stuff and you're having fun and you come home and you just want to relax, like the mostly only thing when I want to live my best so badly, I don't. The mostly only thing I'll probably do is sit at the end of my bed for like sit at the end of my bed. That's the only mostly thing I'll do until
Yes.
I'm getting the shower, getting myself getting into comfortable clothes until I'm fully ready to snuggle in my bed and stuff. Like I hate going outside. I mean, yeah, going outside and coming back home, and then you just stay in the same clothes that you were in, and not taking a shower. Or at least you could do is change your clothes, and then you could get laid down in your bed until the bathroom is clear for you to take a shower.
Yes.
Like I hate when somebody just comes home and you've been out all day sweating and stuff like that, and you coming in your bed, like, that's like that's a ick to me. That's like a ill. And then like when you even do that, and then you not getting up and washing your sheets and stuff, like, ew, no, I cannot be friends with you. I'm sorry.
And 9 times out of
No.
10, you're smelling them before you even see them. Like you like, what? No, it smell like I'm smelling like I'm
Like,
smelling
what
something.
is like?
Huh?
What are y'all on? Like, no, I cannot.
I love that.
Yes.
So I feel. How do you feel that we like? How do you feel our conversation went? How do you feel about this topic? Are you
Um.
confident in your
I'm.
team? Like, what does that feel like for Demaria? And then, what would you share with our audience about just how that how the importance of hygiene? Like, what would you share?
I'm in love with this conversation. I feel like when we're always having like a talk about hygiene, I like sometimes I feel like I get in deep, but a little bit into deep about it because like even though hygiene is hygiene at the end of the day, and like you know what's out there for you and stuff like that. So like me, I express myself like because like back in not back in the day, but like when I was like scared to speak out because I feel like I would get judged. People would look at me really for how I feel and like how I think and stuff. But like I'm still learning how to kind of get out that shell because I don't really like to express myself on it still. Like I'm going to get out that shell now, so I'm better. Like I'm physically and mentally better on speaking how I feel. When we're talking about when we're having a deep conversation about something, I go out there and I speak what should be spoken if nobody else is gonna do it.
I
So
abs-
that yeah, and like like other girls as young teens, I feel like they'll also agree with me because like y'all are young, you need to tell each other what y'all need to do so y'all on yourself and stuff like that. Like we just had the boot camp a couple like last week, we were talking about hygiene and stuff like how do you do this? How when do you shave your arms and your legs? Or how when why do you do it? When do you do it? Stuff like that. Like that's like a big thing for me because we're young adults teaching ourselves and we're going into our adult phase as a young woman. So like we gotta realize this. We gotta see how we're gonna do that. But you have a village with you that's gonna help you, that's gonna push you there, that's gonna get you there and stuff like that. So just like realize that you have people there for you that's gonna help you through that.
I really truly commend you and appreciate you for your vulnerability. Like you expressing that you're still finding ways to express,
Yes,
what it feels like for you. And one thing I feel that not only you but everyone should be mindful of and our audience should be mindful of is we all have to do this work when it comes to our hygiene. It's a
exactly.
decision at the end of the day. You make a choice whether
Yeah.
you want to,
It's your decision
maintain
if you want to do
or
it or not, but
want to maintain. If you want to smell good, show up and show out. That's on you. If you don't, that's
exactly.
also on you. It's making the decision to do so. And so I really do. Like I said, I appreciate you being able to be transparent about how that feels for Demaria. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, I completely understand how you're expecting us to do because we're like I said, we're young adults and y'all expect us to be there prepared for ourselves and how we have house manners and how we act towards ourselves and y'all are there even if we're not acting like that, y'all are there to tell us and to help us do that because
Not
y'all are the adults and y'all have to do y'all had to face the same thing as us and y'all are helping new generations. y'all are helping us for that. So I really appreciate you because you're a big help. You are a very big help in my ever since I joined PDI. You have been all the PDI adults women been a big help for me, maintaining my money, maintaining my how to do my power hour I'm much better at my hygiene now. Like I'm there for myself. I'm getting up, getting productive and stuff like that. So like y'all was such a big help for me.
Always. And it starts with you, right? Like you have to give yourself
Yes.
that congratulations and that grace
Yes.
because we can't do it without you. If you don't want to do it, then there's no point. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Congratulations to you. Give yourself a pat on the back, a little snappity snap or something.
Yes.
So thank you so much for those final words.
Yes.
From today's episode, what are you walking what jewels are you taking with you? For me, I would say like me, I'm walking away with knowing that I don't play about my hygiene and
Exactly.
being able to lightly, assist somebody if I'm feeling like, hey, I got some
Yes.
or I got a piece of gum, like being able to love on somebody in that way that's healthy. And then if, doing your part when it comes to other people's hygiene, but staying on top of mine and making sure that I'm showing up the right way, make sure my bed is made, hair is done right, skincare, I'm feeling good. Cause when you look good, you feel great.
Exactly. Like
What
I
jewels
feel
you
like
got?
my jewels. I'm walking away with some. My jewels are good to the T. Like I'm so much prepared for it to be an adult because you're such a great help. You told me what you experienced as an adult so far, and I feel like we're like the same person, but like just different ages because we both like we're experiencing the same thing, you know. So like it's like I'm realizing what to do and what not to do as a young adult. So like it's such a big help. My journal is filled with tea, all the information I need to know as an adult. So like it's so like my I just like I'm speechless because I'm so
Me
thrilled
too. My
and
cheeks hurt from
happy.
smiling so much.
Exactly. Like I have not stopped smiling ever since we started this call.
Me
Like it's just
either.
so like it's just like I feel so happy because I'm relieved that I can express myself without being judged and being like to be there to talk about how I feel and for
Yes.
somebody else to understand from where I'm coming from because I feel like a lot of these days nobody understands where I'm coming from like and like that's when I just give up and sit silent because nobody really understands where I'm coming from and I try to express myself so much but at the end of the day, it's just like you get tired of expressing and explaining yourself to people who don't really understand you for real.
And that's what we're here for. That's why you got your sister girls,
Exactly.
your PDI
That's it.
family. And we here till the wheels fall off, honey.
Exactly.
Even
All
after
right,
that.
Coffin. Yes, so fueled. All right, Coffin and Crew, share in the chat what jewels you got from this episode. Also, drop in the chat if you are 18 thinking about starting a business. What business are you thinking, and where would you begin? Confident crew, you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with us. And we love you for that. Thank you so much. We will see you next time on Confident and Coco and Confident. Where the most beautiful thing is you can wear is confidence. Thank you.
Until next
See
time,
y'all.
y'all. Y'all.
Love you. Thank you for listening.
Bye.